General quarters. Security, condition 3.
GQ, security 3, sir.
Hello, hello, hello. So we are looking at the Peacekeeper by Zestoflemon. Okay, now this was ported by Chris DVD. It says it requires the tactical reload framework, and I do have that in my load order. The description here, other than the fact that they just talk a lot, is not very helpful. So I'm just going to have to take us into the game and show you. It talks about a lot of stuff, and it talks about tactical reload, but it doesn't really give you really practical information, which we really need. So let's look at the mod. The mod is under 61 megabytes, and you're supposed to get this Peacekeeper, right? This old Peacekeeper weapon. It looked like a cool idea, and I thought it'd be worth checking out. They do say they put a lot of time and effort into it. All right. Okay, so I will see you in the game in a moment. All right, so we're here in the cheat room on Jenny at the chem station, and we're going to come down. Because the mod didn't really tell us, I had to research this and see what we could do. We're going to come down to Peacekeeper settings, which sounds wrong, but trust me, it's okay. And we're going to create one of these holotapes, or whatever you want to call it, the debug. It's not really a debug at all. I'm going to show you. Now, I think they also put one in your inventory, but I wanted you to see that in case for any reason you didn't get one in your inventory. See, I have two. This tape is where you create the gun. This is where I say just a little information in the description, like just saying, look, you're going to get a holotape and you'll use it to create the gun. That would have been perfect. They didn't say that. Anyway, we're going to add the Peacekeeper to our inventory. You can add ammo. I think I have plenty of ammo, but you can add some ammo if you want. They don't explain what this add perks does. So let's take a look at the weapon before we do that, and then we will do that and see what we get. So this is the Peacekeeper. This is the way it looks before I do anything to it. And this is its default settings. Let me take this over here. A variation, this is what is this? Sound variations, animation style. So that's animations. We'll try those out. This is the sound. Yeah, firing sound. We'll try those out. Let's just take our time with this. This won't take that long. It's just this one weapon. The material, this is just appearance. And you can have it look like the old Western style gun, which is cool, or you can have it look like a nice, clean, new Western style gun. Yeah, it's up to you. Damage level. Now this just changes your damage. That's all it does. So I can show you. Pardon me. So I can show you that really easily right there. So it just increases your damage level. I'm going to go ahead and give her max damage level. We might want that, we might not. We're just going to play around with it. But each of these other settings, like the animation we'll have to try, and the sound we'll have to try. I'm going to leave it. I like this look. You could definitely use this look too, though. That both look very good. I like this look better, so I'm just going to stick with it. But we could always make another one. Now, I'm not sure what the perks are. I think everything I just showed you is the same thing you still see. This is where a little explanation. What perks are we adding? It might be that it's adding perks I already have. I hit the level up. Hold on a second. All right. Like, she already has, I think, all these perks for the gunslinger. So maybe that's the idea. Maybe it's adding those perks. A little explanation would have been nice. You can try that out and see what it does for you. It doesn't do anything for me. Okay? So, And I'm not going to make a whole new character just to check out that one little thing, because I don't consider that to be that big a deal. If you really like this mod, when you do a new character, just try that. Do a save, try that add perk, see what it does for you, and then take a look at it and see if you can tell a difference, okay? All right, for our purposes, we've got... Oh, sorry, Jenny, wrong gun. We have the weapon... Yeah, here we go. Okay, we're going to go first person so we can see the animations. Okay, so, and if you do that, then she's got to reload. See, dun, 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 that's the reload animation. Now let's see what difference it makes if I force a tactical reload. So a tactical reload is going to take longer. But you'll see those animations there, right? All right, so now we could go shoot some people, but for right now, I just want us to hear this. And that's supposed to be out in the field. That's the tactical reload, because I'm forcing her to just reload 2 bullets. This is the full animation if we cut loose, and then she does the reload. She's going to reload everything. Still takes a minute. And I'll try to fire a little slower. I went too fast last time, but you'll see this animation is good. All right. So now we're going to swap over. I'm just going to shoot this wall to death. Let's swap over. That was our animation style 1. Let's try 2. And environment instead of field, let's try forest. I think we're probably going to end up liking forest or urban the best, but let's wait and see. I thought field was okay. You'll have to try that out and see what you think. Oh, okay, that was cool. Let's put the weapon away for a minute. Let's see her pull it out again. That's cool, okay. So they really went to some trouble to make some fun animations. So notice that sound. I'm not sure that this reload animation is crazily different. However, the initial animation was good. And it takes a minute for that animation to play through, so be aware of that. Now I'm going to do a tactical reload. Oh, they did change up some of the animations. They really did. They said they put a lot of time and effort into it, and they did. So I don't want to take away from what they've done. And you'll notice the sound is different. I like this sound good. To me, this sound seems appropriate. Now, the urban sound may still end up being our favorite. We'll see. I haven't really checked all that out yet. So let's craft some more. And let's look at variation 3 for our animation. Now we're going to go down to desert snow. I'm not sure how that's going to be. And then we'll have one more sound effect to check out after this. Oh, that was cool. Let's show that again. When she pulls her weapon out. It's the old... There, she's going to reload again. This reload, I didn't see a lot of difference there, so... Yeah, I'm not sure about this sound either. This sound... Let's do the tactical reload, make her work for it. Okay, alright. See, I'm not sure about that sound. Not that it's not a good sound. I'm not sure it suits what I think of as Fallout. I'm glad they gave you some options, because it sounds pretty good, but I'm not sure that that suits me. So, let's see. So our variation, we don't have any more animation variations. We're going to go back to animation 1, though, so that you can see that. Again, just for fun. And then we're going to switch to urban. So far, I like the forest better, but I had a feeling that urban might be better. So let's try it out and see. Okay. Now see, now with animation number 1, you notice she pulls it out and whirls it, but nothing too fancy. Okay, I'm going to do a tactical reload. I think that sounded good, though. Okay, so she did the animation 1 has less flourish to it. It doesn't do as much fun stuff. It's a simpler animation. You might prefer that. This urban sound is good. I'll have to go back and listen to Forest to see which I like better. But I like this sound too, so I was kind of right. Except I still might like the Forest sound better. Do a tactical reload. Okay. Alright, so the variation 1 doesn't have the flourish of the other two. Let's go back and look at this. So variation 1 is a simpler animation. It's more straight to business. 2 and 3 add some little flourishes with extra twirls, and they're fun, and that's a good thing. If you're playing, thinking of yourself as an old cowboy or whatever, that's not a bad thing at all. The urban sound was good. Matter of fact, all the sounds, let's just be straightforward, all the sounds were good. Now, very subjectively for me, I think I liked the Forest sound a little better, and then maybe the urban sound, and then maybe the field, and the desert snow for me just didn't work for me as well. It's still good, but not as well as the others. So it depends on what you like. I'm going to put this back to Forest. I'm going to go back with the, let's go with the 3. I like the flourishes that they had in the animations. Those animations. Let's try that with the field sound. Let's see what I think. Yeah, I like that sound. And these flourishes with these animations, I mean, if you're going to use this mod, make sure you're using the tactical reload animations and stuff, because you might as well get the full effect. They went to a lot of trouble here, and I understand that, and they're like, you know, I really want you to use the tactical reload, and they say it's required. Now, is it required as in this mod will not work without it? I didn't try that because they said that it was required. I just added it to this mod. Now, you're going to lose some of this animation stuff if you go third person. You see, you're really not going to see some of this. You're going to miss some of the flourishes and different things. Like, watch when she pulls her gun here in a second. Hold on. See, she's just going to pull it. So if you're not playing first person, I would not recommend this mod. Now, that sounds cruel, but it's just a fact that you're not going to be seeing all the fun, cool stuff. You're not going to see that little flourish and all that if you're not playing first person. Now, it's up to you. You still do what you want. But this mod is really intended for you to play first person, okay? All right, so let's go real quick. We're just going to shoot some people for fun. I'm just going to do it here in the shooting range. We're not even going to go anywhere, because this is probably going to be... Well, anyway, let's not worry about that. I'm thinking I'm running out of time for today. But you'll notice here, see, you could just blow them away because it's pretty high powered. Yeah, that. Oh, I missed. I only hit her once. Oh, only hit him once. Look at that. Slow reload, and you're going to have to wait through that whole animation. So that is a factor. So just something to be aware of. But it works very well. And if you're like me and you have the 45 ammo to spare, it's pretty cool. Now, you're going to have to probably look for cover at different times using this weapon. Just realize that could be a problem, okay? All right. Anyway, let's hop out and take a look at the mod again. All right, so we have been looking at Peacekeeper by Zestoflemon, about 61 megabytes. The description is not that helpful, though they do talk about a lot of the work they've done. And I kind of appreciate that, but really I appreciated it the most when I saw it, not really them talking about it that much. However, seeing it was very cool and it's very nice. So I'm just saying that from a practical standpoint, the description is not very helpful. You'll notice there weren't a lot of attachments and mods for this gun, and there's not supposed to be. This is supposed to be a good, simple weapon with the little flourishes that you saw, the animations and different things like that. Speaking of that, the tactical reload is required. Tactical reload framework. And this is where I put it in my game. I know that this works. If you do a different load order and you have this in some different order and it doesn't work, I would suggest that you put this above the gun. But I don't know for sure. I don't use any other load order but this. So I have the tactical reload up here in my game changes, and then down here in my basically my items added to the game, such as weapons, I have the Peacekeeper down here. And this works. You saw how the animations worked and everything was, so everything seemed to work very well that way. So I want to thank you for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later. So I want to acknowledge these people who donate to the channel, who support the channel. They put their money where their mouth is, and I really do appreciate that. So thank you to these folks, and thank you to everyone for watching and supporting the channel.
This has been an OwwThatSmarts production.